Well, I was just thinking about what I've been through for the past couple weeks. I've had my very first wisdom tooth extraction, and boy, was it painful. I had one tooth extraction last year that got decayed and it had pus and stuff, but I waited almost a year to get it removed, and it would hurt and eventually got so painful. I got that removed. But one thing that I had to get removed was, for a treatment plan when I went into the regular dentist checkups. I regret not going to the dentist for a long time. But this is my pill list for April. But ever since 2016, I've had a pill list. And this was the pill list that I took for the pain of that wisdom tooth. And now for the first and second week, it was so painful. I could hardly open my mouth. It was upsetting a little bit because it hurt a lot. But I had to nibble on the food film floor on my right mouth. And it's just begun to get better, but I kind of feel the sensitivity and soreness still. But it's a lot better than it was before. But I mostly ate macaroni and cheese and chili beans that first week, and then I had beef stew. But I'm so thankful that I had some of those meals because, boy, was it tough. It was not as fun to eat during that time and had to eat lighter. But one thing I was glad to do is that the painkillers were able to help, but this pill list was like you take it in the morning, then you get your regular pills, and then you just keep doing that cycle. And so this was just a sample of it. But there's still more work to be done on my teeth so far. But I could say definitely since May 2020, there's been so much work being done on my teeth. And I do regret not going to the dentist sooner, but I guess I just had to not being neglecting of my teeth. And I was that way, before 2020. I was not paying attention to my teeth. I was disappointed about my sister not living with me anymore. But it still didn't mean that you had to neglect, because neglect does lead to decay. I do pay attention to my teeth more now. But I have to say, with all that tooth work coming close together, it's been more of a heavy feel. Like this past 2 years has been like a lot of work. Like for all those years, for those 35 plus years of neglect. I was never going to the dentist for a checkup until that point. That's probably why when I arrived in 2021, it's like kind of like the beginning of my dental work, because I never had a cavity before in my life up to my 30s.